G'day guys, Scotty here, back with another video. We're going to have a bit of fun this time. I'm going to play with a Spanish windlass. If you haven't heard of it, look it up on YouTube, or hang on a sec, I'll show you how it works right now. So, I can just shoot my greyhound out of the way for a moment. What you basically use for a Spanish windlass is a couple of sticks. It's the idea of it is it's something you can put together in the bush when you've got nothing else. So you got one piece of wood. I've got another piece of wood here. It's obviously a manufactured piece of wood. It's been trimmed up. There's a couple of previous attempts, and a hole in the ground is one method. Basically, what you do is stand up this branch here. Hang on, let me put this tripod down. I'll talk to you. So, basically what you have is an upright piece of timber. Now, you see I've strapped this back to a tree here, nice big sturdy tree. And you can strap this back or fix this back in any way you want to, or any way imaginable. So, a hole in the ground at the base is one idea. However, from experience, demonstrating a Spanish windlass a few weeks ago and now doing it, playing with it myself, you often find the hole in the ground will just, unless you dig down deep enough and put some stakes in or whatever to make it solid, your branch will just push the dirt out of the way, and your winch will fail. So I'll give this a go with the strap at the bottom and strap at the top, and it's going to hopefully allow my branch to spin, because this is going to be my winch drum. This is going to be the lever, and I'm going to be the winch motor, basically. Now, a piece of rope attached from whatever you're pulling out comes around and attaches onto your lever, and then you just start walking around it, right? So anyway, I'll show you what else I've got going on for this little demonstration, so that we can measure how much I'm actually pulling. So that's the reason of this video, is on this demo I did recently. We were trying to work out, and the question was asked, how much can you pull? Well, it comes down to mass, really. So that's leverage. So there's my lever. This is my winch drum. So it's what, let's call that, no, it's a little bit more than 10 centimeters around, 100 mil. That's what, 150 maybe long, 150, 10, so 15:1 ratio. So whatever load I put on that end, divided by 15 minus some resistance for the friction, etc, etc. That's how much pull I'll get on. So I'm just going to use this piece of rope here, on a car washing sponge. I'll usually use a piece of rope here. It's just some cheap rope from Bunnings. It's rated at 1600 kilograms breaking strain. So I'll just double it up and use that as my winch line. And then I've just got a piece of crappy old ratchet strap. Now, ratchet straps, just quickly, these 50mm wide tie down ratchet straps are rated at 2.5 ton, tie down. That's the ratchet mechanism and everything. That's the safety factor and all that sort of garbage. So the strap itself is usually have a breaking strain of about 6 tons. So more than enough for what I'm going to do here. I don't think I'll put that much load into this winch. But anyway, let's see how I go. It's me against the strap, but the strap's going to be stronger than the rope, and I reckon the rope's probably going to be stronger than my lever as well. We'll see how we go. Probably stronger than the branch too. The other thing I've got here, so I can measure how much load I'm putting on, is a load cell. I'll borrow from somewhere, thankfully. And it's got a little screen here. It's going to tell us how much load I'm putting onto that winch line. And so it's got like 10 kilogram increments. So So it'll be, like, it's rated at 50 tonnes, so it's not the most accurate for small amounts, but at 10 kilogram increments, it'll be good enough to give us a good guide. But like I say, Spanish Windlass comes down to mathematics, and depends how big a branches you use and how many people, and etc. etc. You can make it bigger and badder and stronger for whatever you need. There's videos out there of people using these things, these setups, with without straps in a tree. There's a video where they just jam a big hole down through some thick ice and pull a car out from within the ice, with a few people walking around on the pole. So that's pretty cool. I think look up Russian car recovery from ice or something like that. You'll find it. I might put a link for it actually. I'll see if I can put a link up in this corner here. Anyway, I'm anchored to a tree here. Obviously you'd normally tie onto a vehicle you're pulling out of the mud or pulling from the ice or whatever. But anyway, we're just test to see how much load I can put on this little experiment and see how we go. And so I'll just set you up over here, turn this baby on. Yeah, 0 it. Alright, just set you up here so you can see what I'm doing. See the screen. I won't be able to see the screen, but let me know how I go. See how we go. Right, here we go. It's on. Oh, I know the timing broke a bit. Bear with me. Hang on, I'll fast forward this bit. I'll do this really quickly. Watch, ready? I'll show you quickly too. I'm not going to use a reef knot, which, you know, right over left, left over right. It's really easy knot to tie, but it's really hard to get undone when you've got load on it. So I'm going to do Beckett's hitch. Yeah. So just make a loop on that end, and this end is going to come through around itself, and then make a little bite. Just poke that bite through underneath itself, tighten it down, joined with a slipping Beckett's hitch. Cool. So good thing about this knot, doesn't matter how much load you put on it, you can undo it. It's just kind of like a bow line. But anyway, I'm ready to go. Get this standing up. Easier if you've got more people around, for sure. So get this wrapped around. Yeah. Oh. Now I've just taken the bark off this my winch drum, so hopefully these straps will slide around it without getting bound up on it. Let's see how that goes, eh? Just taking up the tension. Yeehaw! There's not much load on that top strap. I don't know, how much pull am I getting so far? Anything? Just get this thing up for me. Yeah. How we going? Oh yeah, that's getting some tension. What am I getting? Is that enough to pull a car out of the mud or what? Woo. Well, that's a bit of a failure, isn't it? I guess I need to have my winch line further up the branch so there's a bit more tension on the top strap. Anyway, how much am I pulling there? Righto, rejig this. Righto, so 620 kg on the first attempt. Now I'll just straighten my winch line up. Let's have another crack. Righto. do you reckon? How we going there now? What's going to snap first? Me? Someone give me a handful of this. My dogs aren't going to help me, that's for sure. Slowly pull there. Need a rest. Certainly a bit of effort. Whew. Have we reached the ton yet? That feels dangerous. Takes a lot of effort. How we've gone so far. Ooh, nearly a ton. Alright, so if I get to a ton, what does that mean I'm pulling? What is it? We worked out it's around about 15 to 1. So 15 into 60, 66. Is that right? Yeah, 66.6, well, 66 repeater, 6.6, whatever, 66-ish. Plus the resistance from the friction here. So anyway, let's see if I can get to a ton. I'll get a little trick to help me get across the winch line. And I've had a breather, so I should be good to go. Yeah. Here we go. That feels a bit safer. Have I hit a ton yet? Oh, still dog poo. Oh, that's all I can do. There we go. Yes, 1.1 ton. Ooh, 1.1 ton. Woo. Righto. You tell me. Actually, I'll tell you. 1.1 ton will usually be enough to pull a vehicle out of mud. You've got reasonably constant pull of 1.1 ton, as long as the vehicle isn't disabled and you can spin your wheels. 1.1 will probably be enough to help pull it out. So it's a fair bit of pull, one ton, and that was one person. So at 1.5 meters, obviously if you make this a bit bigger and you have a longer branch for here, and there you could have, as long as that's nice and strong, and I mean you can trim the bark off because that's not very strong. You can trim the bark off and make that narrower, and then that improves your leverage. So there's all sorts of things you can do to continue to make this better. But yeah, Spanish windlass, 1.5 meter stick. one person, 1 ton or 1.1. I weigh 75 kilos, so if you're a bigger bloke, you'd probably be able to pull more. So anyway, tell me what you think of that. Tell me if you've had any experience with the Spanish windlass. Put it down in the comments, and yeah, if you got something out of this, or at least laughed at me swinging on a stick, give me a thumbs up, and or give me a thumbs down if you suck. Yeah, and subscribe to the channel, and shortly I'll be doing another video similar, but I'm going to try out the flip-flop winch, which I also demonstrated recently. So if you haven't heard of a flip-flop winch, there's another one you can look up on other videos on YouTube, or just wait for my next video and you'll see it there. Alright, catches.